Get ready to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. And they will not get a chance to return this one for a touchback.
Here we go, here we go. 180! Scoop, scoop, scoop. All right. Here we go, man.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. Give him 42 yards on the ground.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
Hey, wahoo! Check 24, check 24.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch twist, watch the twist.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Here we go.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
Get in the weight room.
Check. Check hot route. Hot, hot. Lock, lock. Under crunch. Stick. Shift. 13. Hey, gun.
To throw is Garoppolo. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one, out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
Let's go.
Murray and the Cardinals with a first and 10 at the 40. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. First and 15 following the delay of game. From the gun, it's Drake. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll go as a loss of 5. And it'll be a 2nd and long. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Throw caught here by Bird. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Check 26, check 26. He's coming. Double up. He's coming, double up.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS.
So a penalty that can frustrate a coach so much, a mental error, and it'll back him up 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Mike 2. I'm trying to collect.
Mike 2. Watch 2. Watch 2. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Go. Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn up. 36. Check. Echo. Watch the shit.
Murray with a 3rd and long. He'll buy some time right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. And he gets it away, and it's a laser, headed for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
Their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round.
That's a gain of 9.
Samuel, the 36th overall pick in last year's draft. Played his college ball at South Carolina. Really good senior campaign. 62 catches, 882 yards, and also threw in 11 touchdowns for good measure.
218, chop it. 11. 21. 11. I got you.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo completes it to Samuel. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
And a key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out.
Mike 47. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Lock.
Mike's 40.
Hey, gun.
Mike's 47. Here we go, D.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Flush to his right. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're 1 to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Bravo. 65. I got you.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 45-yard line.
49er, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's first and 10 at the...
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Hey, alert. Switch, alert.
Slant.
Check. 21. Hey, gun.
Snap comes at one. Garoppolo under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Hassan Reddick charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. A first half update now from Philadelphia. The Patriots, they're out to an early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's second and 21.
Steve six. I got you.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
I remember Philip Dorsett coming out of the University of Miami, ready to hit the league. All we talked about was speed. Just throw it to him, and you've got a great chance at a completion, but not that time.
Not that time. They tried it deep downfield with his speed, but incomplete. Garoppolo now. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a fourth down now. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on fourth down. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Hey, high 7.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
Hey, gun.
Garoppolo going to go on fourth down. Got his target, Samuel. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
49er, first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Hatch it.
21. 12, fellas. Here we go.
Smooth. Switch.
12.
Whip. Watch the whip.
I got this.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Second and 10 now from the 27.
Yo. Kick. Hey, turn it up. Check three. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Same on. Shift. Orbit. Check three. Choose the mic. Hey, watch the slant. Mike 2. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now, you better bring it.
Murray again, second and 10. This one complete to Christian Kirk. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. The reception good for 7. It's third down. The second down completion got him 7. Now here's third and 3.
Choose the mic.
Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe.
Mark. Go.
Don't let him defense.
Kill.
Murray going to try to throw on third down. And able to find Kirk complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
Don't get nervous.
On first down, it's Drake. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Fresno. Tight dog. Watch the edge. Watch go. Watch twist. Shoot. Go. I got him.
On 2nd and 11 now, Murray. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Mike two.
Let's go, baby. They turn over. Let's get that ball. Switch. Watch twist. Hey. Twist. Hey.
25. Check 25.
Showing eight. Mike, heads, yeah. Let it go.
Throwing is Murray on third down. Eluding the pressure right. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Check.
49.
Go.
Check 49.
Snap comes to Murray at 1. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Incomplete.
Well, the Cardinals last year, of course, struggled 3-13, but 2 of their 3 wins came against these 49ers. In fact, the Cardinals have beaten the Niners 8 consecutive times. Last time San Fran beat Arizona was 2014. And remember, these are clubs that meet twice a year. Back to the air on second down, it's Murray. He'll get this into the hands of Bird. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Here's Murray, able to find Isabella. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Check 99. Rush in.
From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Nick Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
Sponge.
To try again after the sack, Murray. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Here we go. 180. 11. Hey, Alpha.
Check Mike 47. Check Mike
21. Here we go.
You better bring it. Check 3. Hey,
I got you.
check 24. Watch out.
Say hi.
On 2nd and 15 now. Garoppolo. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Mike 6. Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D. Go. Check hot route. Neil. Undercrush. Go.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Trent Sherfield, as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. So a late touchdown here just before the half, and that obviously changes the dynamic of this game.
Yeah, in a couple of ways, partner, because they've been shut out up until this point. So now at least they go into the locker room, and Uncle Mo may be creeping over to their side to talk to him a little bit. And second, they're right back in the football game, an extra point away from tying things up.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Going for the deep ball. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. Short boot, take it at the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? On 2nd down, it's Drake. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Mike 2, watch. They're going to need some therapy after this. Check 26. He's coming. Double up, double up.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit the sack to the Oregon Duck, DeForest Buckner. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. Garoppolo on 1st down. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. 12 yards to pick up. Good enough for an Arizona first.
1st down, Cardinals.
They'll run on 1st down. Drake, and he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 17-yard line.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. 52. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Slam, slam. Echo. Check 31, check 31.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Open man is Kirk, complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs.
Switch. Come off the ball. Whip. Watch the whip. Alert flare. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Check 3. Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Kill.
And they just did not get the snap away in time. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Watch two. Shit. Check three. Check nickel. Kill. Watch twist. Watch the safety creep.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. He's got a man complete. And he will finally go out of bounds just shy of the 40. A huge play there for Arizona. 42 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up. Watch it. Switch. Fresno. Tight dog. Watch the edge. Watch twist. Shift. No.
1st down, Murray. Forced out to his left. And the Niners get there and bring him down. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11.
Mike 2. You gonna get this, boy? You think you gonna get this?
Mike 2. Watch 2.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins.
Check out. Switch.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw.
25.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. Past the 20. And into the end zone. A pick 6 from the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. So a very short kick here. This will be taken by one of the up men. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13. Murray now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Murray now on 1st down. This one caught by Isabella. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness, there's a premium for all of that now.
Jim. Check 37. He's coming. We got double.
A big spot now for the rookie Murray.
Under 10.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That sack by Tremaine Edmonds.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Mike 2. I got one.
Mike 2. Watch 2. Watch the out. Slam. Alert 3. Check 99.
Play clock all the way to 0. Didn't get the snap off. 5-yard penalty.
And you see the head coach writing that note on his play sheet right now. He's going to be addressing that with his staff. A sense of urgency. Get to the line of scrimmage. Snap the ball.
Choose the mic. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
Mike 2.
Night. Slam.
Bang.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Murray. And some space here. Then his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. He's had his interception woes early in his rookie season, but sometimes that happens. There are great examples of guys in the past that have had those same struggles early.
You are so correct, and what the team and organization is hoping, we're going to see these woes now, but later when we're helping him with his Hall of Fame speech, we'll remember his rookie year and how things began.
And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They will run again with Coleman. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. Mike, 47. 2.
Watch his flat. Watch out.
Hey, echo.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
I got you.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And he'll get this down to the 39-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
What you got, Heavy?
They'll run with Coleman on 1st down. And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Here's Coleman. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. Well, remember, Tevin Coleman was in the two-headed backfield in Atlanta during his 4 years there, along with Devontae Freeman. Now he joins a crowded backfield in San Francisco. But in Atlanta, he played under offensive coordinator Kyle Shanahan, and then, of course, Shanahan becomes a 49er head coach, and he made it a point to go out and snag his former running back because he really likes his 26-year-old ball carrier. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
13, 21.
Mike, 47.
They're not ready for this. They still playing soccer. Y'all playing the wrong football.
12. Stay hot.
Garoppolo to throw.
I'm going to run you over.
And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Check 43.
Pick the edge, pick the edge. Come.
Kill.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
At the 27-yard line.
Watch that.
Wide, get wide. Check, crunch. Check 26. He's coming, double up. He's coming.
To throw is Murray. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. Oh, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Oh, no, he lost the football. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And he'll get across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
Here we go. 11. Come to my work. We won. Hey, orbit.
Back to throw, Garoppolo. Looking deep downfield. Touchdown, 49ers. Philip Dorsett with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And that score should be the proverbial icing on the old cake.
What kind of cake?
I go white cake, peanut butter frosting.
I like the way you think. And I think they may celebrate with exactly that cake when this game's over.
I'm going down to the locker room. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Throwing now is Murray. Being chased, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. So the victory here for San Francisco, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now, It's about taking the ball away, taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for the 49ers, the win is their 8th on the year. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8. And they will finally get an extra week to heal up a bit as they will get the late bye in Week 12. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.